Welcome to the Sauce and Gravy channel. Johnny Mac here, the gravy guy. In this recipe, I'm going to show you how to make a delicious brown gravy. Oh, this is no ordinary brown gravy. This is a homemade Kentucky Fried Chicken brown gravy. Perfect to dip fried chicken in or drizzling over mashed potatoes. Let me quickly walk you through how easy it is to make. Begin with some light prep work. Round up 11 different herbs and spices, a mortar and a pestle. Grinding the herbs is optional. You really don't have to do that if you don't want to. I like to do it. I find that it helps release the spice's flavors and it creates a very fine powder that easily mixes into the gravy. If you'd like to make this recipe, I'll put a list of all the ingredients used in the description section below. This recipe happens to also be in the Sauce and Gravy Cookbook, Sauces Made Simply. So if you'd like to make this recipe very easily in the comfort of your own home, check out the cookbook. That takes care of the prep work. Round up all the other ingredients and drop 2 tablespoons or 28 grams of unsalted butter into a saucepan over medium heat. Melt that butter down and then drop in all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons or 16 grams. Grab a whisk, give it a mix. You're still over medium heat. For this step of the process, you're making a roux. This is what's going to hold that gravy together to make it thick. Make sure to whisk frequently and cook it for about 2 to 3 minutes. Or you can add flavor to the gravy by cooking it longer. You could make a blonde roux or a brown roux, depends on the time frame that you have, but just watch the heat, you don't want to burn it. Moving right along, the next step is to add the cooking liquids. First drop in 1 cup or 250 milliliters of chicken stock or a chicken broth. And this is no ordinary brown gravy, this is a delicious homemade KFC style gravy, so it has loads of flavor. And to bring out some more flavor, 1.5 cups or 375 milliliters of veal stock. You can also use beef broth or beef stock. Grab a whisk, give it a stir, bring this to a simmer over medium heat. Here's a tip for you: for a lump-free sauce every time, pour a cool or room temperature liquid into a hot roux, lump-free every time. And it's also a good idea to grab a spoon, scrape the sides and bottom of the pan, making sure to get all of the roux up and into the cooking liquid. Once everything's well combined, grab those 11 herbs and spices, the KFC secret recipe, right? Drop it in, 1 tablespoon. And you know what? For a bonus, you'll have some leftover herbs and spices that you can use to make some delicious fried chicken. Why not? Alright, so one more ingredient to take that flavor over the top with some acidity: 1 tablespoon, 15 milliliters of white wine vinegar. If you like a strong acidic taste to the gravy, you can also wait to the end of the cooking process. Once the gravy's thick, then you can drop in some of the white wine vinegar. You might add a little bit less than a tablespoon. Moving right along, bring this to a simmer over medium heat. Once it starts to simmer, grab a spoon or something to skim the top of the gravy. You want to get all that foam and the impurities off the top to have a nice clean gravy. Cook it down for 8 to 10 minutes or until it's as thick as you like. Generally, you want it to coat the back of a spoon. This recipe, it's really not that difficult. You just have to round up those spices. Once you have those all thrown together, then it's really just smooth sailing from there. Great job, so check it out. After a few minutes, this is right where you want your brown gravy to be. At this point, you can taste the gravy, add some salt or pepper if necessary, throw in some more of those herbs and spices, or hey, why not, maybe even some more of that vinegar. Make it how you like it. And that, everybody, is a KFC brown gravy, homemade from scratch. That's how you do it. Hey, thanks for watching the Sauce and Gravy channel. I hope that you enjoyed this recipe. If you found it helpful, be sure to hit that like button and share it with your friends. Thank you again for watching. Remember, it's just you, me, and the sauces. Keep whisking, y'all.